Hello, my lovely Capricorns. Welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Today it's going to be a general tarot love reading for my wonderful Cappy crew, my Capricorns and Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, my fellow Capricorns. I'm also a Capricorn Sun myself. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you so much for tuning in. So this is a timeless reading. It's for whenever you come across it. It is a general reading, so it won't resonate fully with every single person out there, and it's not a personal reading. So take what does resonate and leave what doesn't for somebody else. And if it's not your reading at all today, you can always check out one of the other Capricorn readings in my Capricorn playlist, or check out one of your other major placements when those videos are up. So what is the message for my Capricorns today? The overall energy for their reading, and then I'm going to get into a spread for you. For Capricorn, for their love reading today, what is the overall energy? Five of Cups, okay. Why the Five of Cups? Page of Swords. Kind of getting there, and the Lovers, okay. So it could be that there is a sense of someone is thinking very pessimistically about the future right now, Capricorn, for a love connection. They may be keeping an eye on someone from a distance, but there's disappointment here, maybe disappointment in themselves. This could be someone who's spending a lot of time alone or separating themselves from everyone right now, potentially. It's just a lot of thinking, but it feels like there's a distance, and someone might be thinking about how they could bring a connection back together or get past some stormy waters, but they just can't find the solution right now, or that's how they're feeling. There's maybe also something here about being pushed out of a family dynamic, or not being part of a support system that they used to rely on, that felt like they were part of something like a community or something, but now they feel like they've been pushed out of that, abandoned by a group. Oh. What's this? Yeah, there might have been some... There might have been some bad news that someone received regarding either their finances, or again, I'm getting like a family situation which someone was really relying on. Or there might have been some sense of trickery about communication that was sent regarding finances or inheritance or something like that. Okay. Let's get into the spread. The top 7 cards for Capricorn today for their love reading. All right. Yep. Okay. Okay, interesting. At the bottom of the first deck, Capricorn, I'm going to be using for your spread is the Three of Swords. And yeah, Three of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Five of Cups. There's that Five of Cups again, which was the first card from the overall energy. This feels like someone who is transitioning from one situation which was very painful, and it could even have been from the loss of someone in their family, or a situation where three people were kind of tied into something together. It's moving away from that, but it comes with a lot of disappointment that they're doing so. This almost feels like they were in, they'd gone into something together with maybe two other people, or they've now had to like accept that this is where they part ways. Now, it doesn't have to be a love situation. That could be that they were trying to get a project off the ground, or it feels like three people who are tied together through some sort of pain, or even past pain. This could be family members as well, that they've had like a shared darkness in their history, and they've each been committed to it equally. I'm almost getting like they had a pact. These three people had a pact of some sort to see something through, but it's time to move away from that, or that is kind of being dissolved, and someone needs to potentially focus on a solid new beginning on their own. And it's quite difficult for this person to be thinking independently, or to start thinking as if they are in charge. They are like the master of their own ship now. And there's also this sadness attached to what was, or what they've experienced. Okay. Let me get the second layer for the spread. For anyone who's new, I'm going to get 3 layers for the spread using 3 different decks, and then I will go through it with you. So let me get the top 7 cards one more time, please, for Capricorn's love reading today. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, so the spread I'm doing today, Capricorn, is made up of 7 positions, 7 cards. From this second layer, you have the Emperor and the Empress that have come out from the top 7 cards. They're on the same layer of the spread now. At the bottom of this second deck is the Knight of Wands. Okay. Now, someone is very focused on the start of something new, which they're very passionate about. They do have like their sights set on something with someone, and something with someone. Don't be too vague, but like they're focused on starting something with a particular person that they have their eye very keenly trained on. That might be who's watching here, or they're really desiring a new start in love, to build together, to get to know each other. This is like a very classic sense of spending time together, enjoying each other's company, and making plans together. There's all of that, but then it's almost like there's this duality to potentially this person, that they do have all of that, but in the meantime, they're also wearing almost like a mask, or there's a bit of a facade I keep getting already of what this person is portraying outwardly and what is actually going on with their world, because they're having to be very hard and like a little bit cold, a little bit stone-faced, or like stonewall a particular situation which needs to end. It's almost like they have to act very coldly towards a particular situation, because it's either they have investments tied up in it and they need those investments back, and they need to be logical and calculating about that situation. But in the meantime, they're kind of wearing a mask about how much they are feeling about that situation. They're kind of pretending as if they're going very cold. Now, this could be you or them, Capricorn, either way. Everything I'm saying, if it's resonating for you the other way around, please just reverse the roles. That's absolutely fine. But it's definitely someone who is like shutting off their emotions as far as anyone that they're dealing with is concerned, so that they can get through it. But they're actually withholding how much it's affecting them. So let me get the top 7 cards one more time, and then we'll go through the spread. So for Capricorn, please. The Queen of Swords and the Five of Cups just fell out whilst I'm shuffling this third deck. And the Emperor is at the bottom of the deck as that happened. This could be someone, Capricorn, who is having to end something with somebody else. And it is difficult, but it's also what they need to do. But they are, this could be a breakup of a relationship, so that they can go forward with their life. But let's see. It's certainly not easy if that's the case. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. At the bottom of the third deck now we have the Eight of Cups. So it's definitely a sense of detaching. Ah, my goodness. There's that Page of Swords underneath the Eight of Cups, which was one of the first cards out from the overall energy today. There is a detaching, but also someone watching and waiting for the moment that they can communicate. So, for example, this could be someone who knows that they need to put an end to a previous relationship or a connection, even if it was just a friendship or a family connection or a family dynamic which is unhealthy, or has become unhealthy, or is, I'm even getting like a bit of like a trauma bond or something, someone that they were previously very entangled with, but it was not from necessarily a healthy place. There's a need to detach from that, but this is someone who is kind of doing so whilst also watching someone else, and they're waiting for the moment when they're kind of liberated in a sense to be able to communicate to the person that they've been watching. But there is it's the concern that what they've been hiding this whole time is going to catch up with them. A sense of guilt, potentially, that they have even been thinking about doing this whilst they've still been in touch with somebody else. All right, let's get into the spread. So, Capricorn, how are you feeling about the person who's coming through in your reading today? You have the King of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. So we've got fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag with the King of Wands. It's interesting. I'm getting that you feel like this person has had a lot of roadblocks or struggles that they have overcome. You may feel like they are very someone who's very determined, someone who's very fixed on what they want, and then they make it happen. You might feel like they are, as a sense of, they have an entrepreneurial spirit, or they're just very they're very assertive, and when they've got their mind set on what they want, then they make it happen. You might feel like they work hard and they don't give up at the first hurdle. But you might also... No, it's just interesting because I keep getting this thing about finances and kind of status. You might feel like this person works very hard to achieve a sense of status, or like a good life, or like a wealth, or comfortable living, and it doesn't come necessarily easy to them. Like, they have to try very hard. What I was getting is that it's like this person has worked for every single thing they've got. They've grafted. They're a hustler, if you like. They are not afraid of the hard work required. This is not someone who's had things handed to them. They're very passionate about what they want. I do get the sense that you admire this person, and that because of these qualities, you feel like they are someone that if you don't have a family with already, then you could have a family with them, that you feel like could be long-term potential with them, that the two of you could also... you both have that kind of entrepreneurial go-getter spirit, and that the two of you could be a very strong team as a result with that Ten of Pentacles. But you may also feel like they've been... there have been roadblocks potentially because of also family influences, or... kind of, maybe there's someone in their world that has been holding purse strings, or something to do about, like, almost making this person feel guilty for what they want to do, and that has been delaying things or making, like, resistance. Maybe guilty because they should be doing more for their family or something like this. Let's get into it. Tell me more about how Capricorn is feeling about this person, please. So the King of Wands, first card out, has come out from the deck I'm using to clarify. It's the same card. So, okay, why the King of Wands? You may also feel like this person needs to grab life by the horns maybe a little bit more. You might feel like, they have lost a bit of that... confidence, or maybe you feel like they aren't taking the bull by the horns as much as they could because of the roadblocks that they face. You might feel like it's kind of, you can see the potential in them to have that fire and spirit to go after what they want, but you might feel like it's been dulled. Tell me more. How is Capricorn feeling about them? Six of Wands, with Justice at the bottom of the deck. Wow. I mean, that as a combination, King of Wands and Six of Wands, it's like a bit of a peacock energy. It's someone who gets a lot of attention and demands, like, a certain... Like, they enter the room and they demand everyone's attention just from the way they enter. They're very... like, they have like an aura about them. They're very attractive, but also like a little bit... this person could be a Leo, or have Leo in their chart. But that's just extremely successful. That is like the victor, the hero coming back from a long battle. Tell me, what is this about? And with Justice at the bottom of the deck, I wonder if you feel like this person will get their mojo back or something like that when they finally had justice in a situation or like a battle they've been facing, maybe with legalities, contracts. So the Star just fell out, which is Aquarius energy. Why the Star? Again, the Star is the Six of Wands and the King of Wands. Wow, this person is like a celebrity almost. Or that's how you feel. It's... Page of Wands and Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Well, it's a high level of attraction and chemistry that you feel for this person. And no one really compares to them with this combination. Okay, so let me get a little bit more. Why is Capricorn feeling the Seven of Wands energy about them? Why the Seven of Wands? It's too many. Why is Capricorn feeling the Seven of Wands? Okay, so we have the Strength card, Nine of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So again, more Leo energy with the Strength card. You may feel like it's difficult, or someone needs the courage to overcome maybe some sort of anxiety or mental struggle that they've been facing, to embrace like a softer approach, or to embrace being able to reach out and express their feelings with the Page of Cups there. You might feel like this person finds things like they make things more difficult than they need to be sometimes with that Seven of Wands energy. That you might feel like they make mountains out of molehills potentially sometimes, or that what they think will be a huge struggle doesn't have to be. At the bottom of the deck, when those came out, we have the Ace of Cups, and the deck split to show the Ten of Swords as well. So again, there is an ending and a beginning energy here. What is it that needs to end, or is ending, for this person to kind of grab life and make this new beginning happen? What is it that needs to end? Okay, the King of Wands came out again, first card from this deck now. It's the third time. What is it that needs to end? Or is ending? A Queen of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but it's Queen of Cups in reverse is very, can be emotionally manipulative, or very, someone who could have clouded this person's judgment by like making them feel guilty, which I think I mentioned already. Something about, yeah, tell me about that Queen of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles came out sideways with the Two of Wands. There's been someone in this person's life, and I'm getting more a friend or a family member so far, that this person needs to disconnect from, because they have been confusing them on what they should do, what they want. This person could even have been like creating these like nightmarish scenarios in this person's head about what would happen if they were to communicate maybe with you. But you seem to know this. I split the deck at random to put those cards away, and the Two of Swords is there. Literally, Two of Swords, Two of Wands. This person has been like, I have no idea what to do. And maybe even if they felt like they had the answer, then there's been someone here who has been making them question themselves. Okay. So, but you seem to know about that, as I said. So there is that resistance that you feel like they can overcome. They just kind of need to go for it. Okay, moving on. How are they feeling about you, Capricorn? We have the Magician, the Empress, and the Moon, all major arcana. Very strong. Now, hold on. I'm trying to think. Was maybe a week ago I did a reading, I think it was Pisces, And I think their situation was the Magician with the moon, and then I was picking up on a Empress influence. So if this person has strong Pisces in their chart, or you do, you might want to check out the most recent Pisces reading, but you don't have to, obviously. Getting back, it reminded me straight away of that combination. So 3 major arcana for how they're feeling about you, Capricorn. This is, I mean, the Magician and the Empress, very strong energy of making something happen with you and nurturing the situation and growing the connection. But there is also fears of, with the moon, of the unknown, or there could be that element of what they're hiding that they aren't able to express. They could also be concerned of what you're hiding, and whether, because this moon card often can give me the sense of, is this real or is this too good to be true? Am I only seeing what I want to see in Capricorn, and what I want to be real rather than the reality? So they feel there's something about how they feel like this connection between the two of you is everlasting, though. I'm really drawn to, on this Magician card, how there is the infinity symbol at the top here, where the rays of light are coming down from and hitting, obviously, the classic 4 tools that the Magician has, all the elements in the tarot to make... This is very action orientated with the Magician and all the 3 King of Wands cards that came out. So this person is very focused. Again, it's different decks, but you see how with this Knight of Wands card that I was talking about, they have their eye on the prize. They're very focused, and with this Magician, the light is shining from both eyes there, very focused on making this happen. So let's just find out. I want to know what this moon energy is about. Tell me more about how this person is feeling about Capricorn. Obviously, the fact that the Empress is here for how they're feeling about you, male or female, they also feel like you are incredible. Capricorn, the Empress is above all others, and there's no one else who compares. They may also feel like they could create long-lasting, something long-lasting with you. They might feel like you would be someone they could have a family with. Again, I'm getting that from both of you. Or they want to have children with you, potentially, but they feel like, if it's not about that, then they just feel like you are very nurturing, that, you can help mature like a seedling to a full-grown oak tree. You might be very good with animals with the Empress energy. So the 6 of Wands just fell out, bearing in mind, wow, 6 of Wands was one of the cards for how you feel about them as well. So as much as you feel like when, if you see this person, or if they walk into a room or something, it's like they're the only person on the planet. For you, it seems that it's the same way around for them as well. And when that fell out, the deck split to show the 4 of Swords and the Emperor. So you two are coming through as the divine couple with the Emperor and the Empress. But this is kind of... The Emperor has been very quiet for some time with that 4 of Swords combination. They may also feel like they have been focused on making the connection happen with you, or a relationship happen with you, but it has been in secret. It's been hidden in the shadows, the fact that they've been very focused on that. Tell me more. Why is the moon here for how this person feels about Capricorn? The King of Wands. I haven't touched this deck yet. I was using a miniature version before. You felt the King of Wands and the 6 of Wands about them from a different deck, and they feel exactly the same energy about you as well, Capricorn. Okay. Well, they feel like they need to make themselves known as well, as kind of what I'm getting, because the moon is, as I said, it's what's hidden. if it was what their intentions, their desires were, what they wanted with you has been hidden, they feel like it's time to come out of the shadows and make it known and take action. Also, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands, which is about that communication. It's about momentum, about also very action orientated. It's sending those messages. It's making the plans. It's like setting the date, etc. Then underneath that, we have the High Priestess, the Fool, the Page of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. This person is like, I have to take action with Capricorn now, because they know that otherwise you're going to set out and start a new journey somewhere else and go in a different direction, and they know that they will have let their Ten of Pentacles walk away from them effectively. So why has the Moon been here? Why the Moon? Just give me one more on that. Nine of Swords and Strength. Oh my god, the repeating cards. It was a completely different deck I used, and it was the Nine of Swords, Strength card, and the Page of Cups. Let me just check. The Page of Cups isn't underneath. No, it's not. Nine of Swords and the Strength card. This is someone who needs to... They may have been keeping this all hidden because of the fear that they felt, or the nagging kind of... This is like someone who catastrophizes or who imagines worst possible case scenarios and plays them out and experiences them by doing so, and is then sure that that is how it's going to play out in real life. Underneath the Strength card as well, though, again, more Leo energy, is the Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands. So there's definitely been a concern of the fallout that would occur. Now, it could be that there was someone who didn't want this person to come towards you, Capricorn, either because they had a love connection with that person of their own, or it was someone who didn't want them to for other reasons. So it feels like this person has been concealing also their desire for you for the sake of trying to avoid confrontation with somebody else as well. Okay, so how are they viewing you, Capricorn? The High Priestess, the Moon, again, they're feeling the Moon about you and viewing you as the Moon, and the Strength card. So again, 3 major arcana for how this person is viewing you. So put my teeth in, sorry. You are coming through as very important to this person and very significant to them, because the fact that how their feelings are 3 major arcana, how they're viewing you, 3 major arcana. You are very important to this person. You might be playing a very important role in their life, their decision making, that you're not even aware of. But here we go. How they're viewing you, High Priestess, Moon, and Strength. When these two alone came out, the High Priestess and the Moon, it's very secretive. It's hidden. It's also, it's the unknown. They're viewing you as the unknown, but also with that High Priestess energy, they're viewing you as someone who knows a lot about what is hidden. It's like you understand what is unspoken between the two of you, or what is going on with them that they haven't fully articulated. You can sense it, you can see it, you can pick up on things that hasn't come out in the light in full. Now, with the addition of the Strength card, they may feel like you are the catalyst for them grabbing life, grabbing the bull by the horns, taking the initiative. You might be also you might not know how you have impacted this person to be brave. You might have inspired them to find bravery in their own life. Maybe one more on this, how this person is viewing Capricorn. How are they viewing Capricorn? King of Cups, but the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They're viewing you as someone who is empathetic, like you can really understand what someone else is going through, and intuitive. I mean, the King of Cups is also saying that they are viewing you with a lot of affection. They feel very warmly towards you, but they're viewing you as someone that they haven't expressed or explained, like, fully, with that Five of Swords, their feelings. Give me another one, how they're viewing Capricorn, please. One more. Thank you. Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Swords. So currently they're viewing you that they haven't been building on this with you. They haven't been a team player in this situation so far, because this is, this one person can't do all the effort to build a solid foundation for a long-term relationship to grow. That can't be one-sided. And it's either been because they haven't been communicating with the Four of Swords. As I said, this Emperor has been very quiet, or they weren't ready to communicate. They needed some time to process some things, to I'm getting they needed some time to repair. What did I just get? Sorry, one sec. Like rest, as in recuperate. That was the word. Maybe they were suffering from something that they had to get better from first. They had to recover. But the thing is, with underneath the Four of Swords, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Six of Cups, again, this Knight of Swords here, the sword is actually is pointed down. It's off to the side in the, stabbed into the dirt, if you like. It's almost like poised, but this is not a Knight of Swords rushing forward with communication yet. They have the communication, but they are tensely waiting to send the message, to communicate. Maybe the time wasn't right before, or they felt like they needed to recover before they began something. So moving on, what is this person's current situation, Capricorn? Well, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Ooh. I mean, it feels like this person is very worried about what other people think of them, and they might feel like there is a certain level of expectation that other people have for them, or for their success. Like, it's other people will be looking to them and being like, oh, but you did great, right? Well, you always do really well. You are, you're such a go-getter. You achieve such amazing things. You've really gone far from where you started. But the reality is that this person it's not going well. Something that they were investing in, their time, their effort, their resources, has not been paying off. And I think that's what's leading to this extreme sense of anxiety, and it's stressing them out. The fact that this is not working. Something isn't working for them, or hasn't been for some time. And they might also struggle with acknowledging failure. Or, failure is, it's unsuccessful, but it's not necessarily a failure if you can learn something from it. Obviously sometimes we get the most out of the mistakes that we make because we realize why it turned out to be a mistake, and we can acknowledge it and avoid making the mistake again. And because you've lived it, you're certainly not going to do the same thing again, kind of thing. It's like whenever you're learning on a new job, you know, when you make that feel like a mistake and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. But you will remember and you won't do it again because of the weight that you felt as a result. But this person, I don't know, they have a real issue with like either a fear of failure or a fear of not meeting people's expectations. And that's where they're at. They might feel like a disappointment currently is what I'm getting. Even if they're not, they... Okay, let's see what this is about. This one. What's going on here with this person's current situation with the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords? That's why I'm getting this person might put on a bit of a facade about how well they're doing or how well a situation is going, or how well a relationship is going, because they don't want people to know that no matter how hard they struggle and how hard they try and make it work, it's just not working. Tell me more about this current situation of this person. I got the Death card that came out, which is Scorpio energy. And at the bottom of the deck is the Hermit, Virgo energy. See, even on this Hermit card, this is someone who has closed themselves off from the world. They are surrounded with like textbooks, resources of information, and they are burning the midnight oil, trying desperately to like find the answer, to find the solution. Why is the Death card here? I don't know if this person is going to be... This could be part of what I was getting at the very start, that they're going to be... They feel like they're going to be pushed out of a community of some sort who expect success, who only... It's like there's a community that only accepts winners or something. What is this? Why is Death here? Wow, Two of Swords in reverse, though. This person and the Seven of Cups in reverse came out. So it's interesting because with the Queen of Cups earlier, we saw the Two of Swords and also the Seven of Cups, but it was also in reverse. So it's the Seven of Cups upright in this deck talks about someone who has a lot of options and they're making kind of strategic moves so that they can get everything they want and nothing that they don't want. But this is almost like this person was sold the idea that that's what they could get, or that's what they would be achieving. And they've kind of been... The truth has been hidden from them in some sense. There might even be... There might be a group of people in this person's situation who was pushing them to invest in something because they told this person that that would lead them to success, that would lead them to many opportunities, possibilities, doors opening, etc. Everything they were looking for was through this. But they were actually blindfolding this person to the truth. And then the Lovers came out. And then the deck split to show the Hermit and the Four of Cups. So this person could have been surrounded by people, now whether it was family, I'm getting family from the beginning, but it could also be a group of friends or people they were in like business with or trying like telling each other to all get on board on a certain project. Now, they could have been telling this person also to, like, don't, you know, love is a distraction. Trying to make a relationship happen with someone, that's not what you need to be focusing on right now. You need to be pouring your every, like, second that you have, like, be closing yourself off in your study, whatever, and be working on this. Don't get distracted by love and or the idea of starting a family with someone. Like, we need you invested in this. It's like they were telling this person, whoever this is, that this is what would lead to success for them. But this person is very stressed out because they're being told that they will receive victory by continuing down this path with these people. But the reality is staring them in the face that this is not leading them anywhere. Actually, it's been a lot of effort and time and that they've been pouring into it, which has not been getting them anywhere. That could be the same group of people who would be making them feel very guilty if they were like, I'm gonna, like, pull back on this because I'm someone that I really want to make a connection happen with. Okay, so moving on, what is it that this person wants to happen in the connection between the two of you, Capricorn? Well, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Devil. Devil is Capricorn's major arcana, but the thing is that, you see, before we had the Three of Pentacles came out in reverse, and it was because this person was holding back on communicating and stopping a new start, like a new beginning from happening. So now what we have and what they want to happen between the two of you is the Three of Pentacles. So they want to get on board. They actually want to build this with you. And they want to communicate with the Page of Pentacles as well. Now with this Devil here, it's either that they feel like they have either a group of people or one person breathing down their neck, or kind of like watching everything they do, or almost like controlling them. They have a controlling influence in their life, and what they want is to kind of be able to build and communicate with you regardless, like, you know, try and get out of the fixed stare of this controlling influence. Let me see. Give me a little bit more about what this person wants to happen with Capricorn in this connection. Yeah, Two of Pentacles came out. So they want to basically, they want both situations. Not that they want the other situation, but they want to be able to kind of like placate this controlling influence and still live their life and do what they want. They want to basically try and keep both parties happy in terms of keep the connection with you growing, and not keep you happy, but, you know, for things to be going well between the two of you, and to keep this other influence happy is so that they kind of not can, it's like someone, like a mouse who wants to just, they know that the cat is watching them, but they want to just kind of be able to sneak past the cat and get to the other mouse that they want to get to, kind of thing. It's like maybe they don't want to actually have to face and confront this devil fully. They want to kind of try and live their life whilst the influence is still there, if that makes sense. One more, please. What does this person want to happen? Oh, Nine of Wands in reverse with the Fool. That is to let something go completely, that they have been, they've been holding on or allowing something else to hold on to them at the sacrifice of what they wanted to do with their life. This is like this person hasn't, they've allowed the fact that this other situation was continuing to block them from going in the direction that they wanted to go. So what do they want to happen with this devil? Death. Death sideways with the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. They want it to be over and for it to be in their past, but they, Temperance, and underneath that is the Three of Wands. But they know it's going to take time for the influence or the attachment to fade for some reason. So they want it to be over and they want to step into, like, through the gateway of the Death card there, and begin with you, build with you. Not even if it's already something there with you, continue to build on that. But I think the reason they want to have both situations at the same time at first is because they know it's going to take some time for that influence to be fully gone. That's why this Death card came out sideways. Why is that? What is this devil? Who is this devil? Oh, the High Priestess. This devil is someone who's known that this person has wanted to go towards the Capricorn for some time and has been trying their best to block that. Because with the High Priestess came out and then the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles. That's you, the Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles. The Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups. This is someone who has been potentially even telling this person horror stories about what would happen if they went towards... Let me just ask, why have they wanted to block this or hold this person back? Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Whoever this devil is knew that this person wanted to go towards the Capricorn and has been filling their mind with reasons they should worry and reasons that they should not do it. And I asked why were they trying to do that? Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups. Whoever this influence is knew that this would be the one that this person would really like have it all with this Capricorn. They potentially knew that the Capricorn and this person were soulmates with the Two of Cups, or had that kind of connection is palpable when you're in the room with these two people, and that this would lead to a lot of happiness and potentially a family for this person. So I don't know why, but for some reason they didn't want that. Maybe they felt like they would lose this person as a result. Okay, so what action is this person who's come through in this reading, Capricorn, most likely going to be taking towards you in the near future? The Two of Wands, the Knight of Wands, Freudian slip. Two of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, Page of Wands. This Two of Wands card talks about someone who has made up their mind and is very confident about the decision that they have made and the direction that they're going in. This is not someone who feels confused about what to do, or they feel like their hands are tied, or they don't want to make a decision about this. This is someone who's like, right, that's it. I'm done. I've chosen. And their choice is to communicate with you, come towards you with this. This is very happy, excited, like upbeat energy. It's also, even with this Knight of Cups card, this is someone who has their like harpoon, if you like, aimed straight at the stars, straight at their star, which I would say is you here, Capricorn, and they are going towards them. They feel they might feel like they've been through a lot. Like, I will also still get like a returning warrior from the battlefield kind of thing. But they have, there's definitely a sense of empowerment here and confidence in their decision. And they'll be reaching out, and reaching out in like a very happy energy to you. Like, this is not someone sending like a down and out message or an aggy message. This like to, you know, you want to communicate but also kind of want to fight. No, it's someone who's really happy about the fact that they're doing this. So tell me anything else about the action they're going to be taking towards Capricorn. Ten of Pentacles. Why the Ten of Pentacles? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? The action they're going to take. The Knight of Cups and the Fool. Wow, it's a different deck. The Knight of Cups comes out again with the Fool. I think it's also the reason why they're so confident is that they've realised that what they have been like doggedly putting all their effort into at like the maybe out of guilt from this Queen of Cups because she's here again. They've realised it's not getting them anywhere, and they've been getting bad advice is kind of what I'm getting, because we have the repeating cards, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. The Magician card here, this Magician has ravens or crows, if you like, on his shoulders, who you can see in the upright there, who is kind of, they are seers, they are kind of like part of spycraft, they bring information to this magician to guide his way forward. And so this is why I'm kind of getting that they might be realising that they have been going in the wrong direction or been working on something which wasn't growing in the direction that they wanted it to. Potentially because of this Queen of Cups influence. But tell me about the Fool and the Knight of Cups. This Queen of Cups, whoever this is, a getting friend or family member, may have been telling them that they would never have, if you like, their Ten of Pentacles with the Capricorn as well. But they're just kind of almost get the sense this person is done with the advice and the guilt and trying to, like, sacrificing what they wanted to do for the sake of a group project is kind of what I'm getting. And they are taking the risk on following their heart. So I would say communication, expression. I mean, the Page of Wands is the start of something. So whether this could be someone new, Capricorn, or it could be someone that you already know. It could go either way, to be honest. It's just someone who has known for some time that they've wanted to come towards you, and they haven't been. And it's all been quiet, secret. So I would say communication, and they're very set on this. Like, this is not someone wavering back and forth with that Two of Wands. This is, I have made my choice. I'm reaching out to Capricorn, potentially even expressing that I want something with them, that I have feelings for them, etc. So what's going to be happening between the two of you going forward from when you see this reading, Capricorn? I would say the next few weeks, the next month, but it's going to be different for everyone. We have the Three of Cups, the Emperor, and the Tower. So the Three of Cups talks about two people coming together and spending time together, dating, talks about intimacy, talks about you and this person being together, enjoying each other's company, having a great time, to be honest. Now, the Emperor, bearing in mind, this is good because the Emperor is not only a divine masculine, it is a full level up from the King of Wands, who this person was kind of in that King of Wands energy, which is, I think, has been important for them to reach, because they needed to have that fire and have that desire and have the gumption and the to do what they want, like to live their life. But they're also now stepping up into emperor status as well, and bearing in mind they feel about you, the empress, they are matching you. So that's quite fantastic. Now this tower could just be that it's shocking, it's unexpected, that and your idea of what was going to play out is completely shattered in a good way. But let me see. This one. Tell me a little bit more about what's going to be happening for Capricorn and this person, please. Why the Three of Cups? The Page of Cups came out with the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this person reaching out, expressing, like taking the bull by the horns, expressing their feelings. Oh, the King of Wands just fell out. And now the Tower is at the bottom of the deck, which is one of the 3 cards. So why is the Tower here? What is the Tower? The Ace of Swords, I'm just making sure that is upright, it is, with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. It's the shock. Ace of Swords with the Tower. The Ace of Cups and the Moon. I think it's shocking that basically this person that you thought potentially didn't want you, Capricorn, or wasn't interested, or didn't even think about you, because of how much they have hidden this with this moon, this energy that's been all over this. The shock is that the fact that I keep thinking that Ace of Swords is reversed, and I have seen this card hundreds of times, and I think the shock is that you thought that the truth was a certain way, and in fact it's completely reversed, like what you thought. But in fact the Tower moment here is very unexpected, that this person wants everything with you, and with the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck now, when the Ace of Cups came out. Now, bearing in mind, with the second deck that I used for the spread, we have the Knight of Cups, but underneath that was the Knight of Wands, and underneath that was the Ace of Cups. So it's the same combination, like, I don't know, 45 minutes later. Okay, let me just get you an oracle card to finish off. Anything else about what's going to be happening between Capricorn and this person? Okay, so the poker face came out, which is, yeah, definitely. I said from the start about how a sense of someone wearing a bit of a facade or a mask, or hiding their intent, their real feelings, with the moon energy I was talking about. And then the other card that came out was heartbroken. So what are they heartbroken over? Now, this could either be that this person has been hiding how much pain they felt from not pursuing you, or it's what I also said about how they have been holding their feelings back about how they have to very coldly cut off another situation, and they are affected by it. What are they heartbroken over? Karmic relationship in reverse. Yeah, it's the second thing I was saying. So they are letting go of an unhealthy connection, friend, family member, or an ex-lover, And it is over. And that is that devil energy that has been holding them back from what they really wanted to go after in their life. Again, a karmic relationship does not just have to be romantic. It could be a friend or a family member. But they are going to be holding... We're also withholding that it is... It's going to take time for the karmic influence to lessen, or not influence, but like the gaze of the karmic relationship is almost like it's still, this person's going to still feel like they have this person breathing down their neck energetically, but it will fade. It's going to take time. What just came out? Oh wow. Just going back to what's going to be happening between the two of you. Oh, also family. So this could be saying that this karmic relationship was a family member. Why is family here? Or this could be about the two of you. No, resistance. Oh, wow. Oh, family and then resistance on top. And the resistance card says secret admirer, suppressing and timid. I think there's been like an influence of this person's family basically telling them not to go towards you. Maybe even telling them that you wouldn't want them. And that's why they've kept their desire for you so hidden. And that's why it's going to be so shocking when it comes out. But then also we have apology and lusting, which came out. Apology is forgiveness, return, and sorry. And lusting is underneath. I mean, you're both lusting for each other with the King of Wands, how you feel about each other. But what's the apology for? Yeah. That's what it's for. Cloudy judgment. Illusions, unbalanced, distorted. And silence. Frozen, no words, and stone wall. This person... when they don't know what to do or they're confused, they might just go silent. I said this Emperor has been very quiet, and they might be apologizing and kind of saying, you don't know how much I wanted you with that lusting card, but I felt like I had to not say anything. And then at the bottom of the deck is clarity, truth, intentions, and honesty. So I feel like it's going to be there's going to be truths coming to light, and things that you might have felt like an instinct might be the case, but are going to be clarified once and for all for you with this person, Capricorn. So that's what I've got for you this time. I really hope that you found it useful. I hope it was enjoyable at least, and I hope it resonated. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. I would love to have you. Please hit the thumbs up button for me. It just takes a second. It means the world. It really helps the video and the channel. And if it did resonate at all or you enjoyed it, leave me a comment, let me know. Thank you so much for your support, my wonderful Capricorns. You mean the world. I wish you all my best. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.